Hi everyone, it's Don and I hope you're having a fantastic week. Well, something new in the travel advisory system for the US and Canadian governments. They've started introducing cruise-specific advisories now. So it's not just overall travel for everywhere. You can actually zoom in and get advice and warnings about the cruise ports you're going to because cruising is just growing so much. So we're going to take a look at what they're telling us and what they're offering right after this. So first off, the United States started doing this slightly after, near the end of December, and Canada followed suit about 2 weeks or so later. And what it is an area on the travel advisory sections of the governments that says cruise ship passengers. And you click on that and you can find out basic information and tips for traveling for different destinations, as well as check out actual ports and your destinations by country if you wanted to, and see if there's any travel advisories or warnings for specific areas. So let's take a quick look at what they have on their site. So here you see a section on the Government for Canada website, Advice for Canadian Travelers, Winter Cruises. And it's basically some common sense things. Carry a valid Canadian passport, protected at all times, make sure you have travel insurance, make sure you have all your medical supplies, bring extra supplies with you, avoid becoming the target of assault or robbery by being aware of your surroundings. Like I said, it's always common sense. Don't leave food or drinks unattended if you're in a local bar. That's a very good tip. One quick thing I wanted to point out here is look at the one saying that says more than 10,000 passports have been reported lost or stolen abroad. So keep them safe, as that's really a target for thieves. So let's click on the travel advisory section, and I'm a little curious about China because I've been searching for China and Asian cruises lately. So let's go and see what the advisories are for China. Well, that's not good. Exercise a high degree of caution in China due to risk of arbitrary enforcement by local laws. What they mean by that is that you may be charged more severely than you would have, say, 4 months ago because of the climate change that's happening right now between the governments of Canada and China, where we've detained a Chinese citizen and maybe deported them to the United States. So they're not too happy with this right now. So now let's go check out the United States advisories. As you can see here, United States has kind of like a Twitter-based system, and Facebook page is very easy to read if you're used to any of those systems. And they will advise you on all the different areas that are coming up, places where demonstrations may be happening in different countries, airport security in certain areas. So all good things to keep aware of. And now let's go and see if we can check out China as well. So here you can see I've highlighted the cruise ship passenger area, and again it comes in with research your destination, read our traveler's checks, apply early for your passport, all the common sense things that you should be looking at. And it also will break down for women travelers, members of the LGBT community, older travelers, volunteers, all kinds of things in the United States. So good things to be aware of. And if we go back up to the top, we can click on country information, and yep, let's check out China again. So we'll just type in China here, and we'll see what it says compared to Canada. As you can see, it says level 2, exercise increased caution, which is slightly less than what Canada has, because right now the concentration of the diplomatic stuff that's going on is in Canada. Now, if Canada sends that diplomat that they're talking about to United States through extradition, you may see the roles switch, where United States will have more advisory than they will in Canada. But all in all, this is very good information to keep on mind, and I do like the fact that now they're targeting cruise ships specifically. So there you go. There's a little bit about what you can check out. A lot of it is common sense. A lot of it is what you would hear on any YouTube tip video. Don't flash a lot of cash. Don't carry around jewelry and expensive things. Travel with a passport. Leave your valuables in the safe. Make sure your patio door is locked on your balcony, even if you're in a port. All little common sense things. Be aware of your surroundings, be aware of situations, but it's also good to check. For instance, if you check China for Canada and the United States says there's a warning out there. Canada says that there's a severe warning out there, and that's because we're in the middle of a little thing between governments right now, and they're afraid that there's going to be retaliation where Chinese officials will look for reasons to detain Canadian travelers and make their travel inconvenient. The Chinese diplomats are saying this isn't going to happen, don't worry about it, but some businesses in China and North American presidents and CEOs that are in that area have noticed that they have been scrutinized a lot more recently. So as far as a normal tourist is going, you should be okay traveling to China. There's not really too much to worry about, but on the off chance that you break some kind of law, no matter how minor, you could guess, if you're Canadian, that you might just receive far more attention and far higher punishments than you would have, say, 4 months ago, before this situation all started. So it's good that we can see these on the website. I'm glad that they're taking cruise industry as a travel destination. Not everybody travels to these certain destinations unless it's by cruise line. How many people head out to Ketchikan, Alaska? Well, no, but it's a cruise port and a lot of cruise ships are stopping there. So I'm glad to see this out there. And if you're about to travel anywhere, besides watching tips and videos, and you're a little concerned about the destination, check out your government's website and look for the cruises section, and you can find out a little bit more in detail about what's going on in your area. So I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. You want to see more tips, more tricks, more travel vlogs from around the world, hit that subscribe button. Until next time, have yourself a safe and a great vacation. Oh, and by the way, I know I'm cruising in a couple weeks now or so, and I have a couple meetings to do when I'm in Miami. People are saying, why do you cruise so often? Why do you head on so many trips? So let me show you what the weather's like in Ottawa this week, and maybe you'll understand.